All right, today is Tuesday, which means it is chest day, easy day, simple day, in and out day. But every day is easy, just some are more challenging than others. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about the title of the video, which is Starting a Business. The fundamentals of starting a business. Now, a lot of people start a business and they think, I'm going to start my own business and I'm going to get rich. False. People don't understand the amount of effort it takes to grow a business. It is extremely hard. That's why most people settle to do a 9-to-5 job. Because with a 9-to-5 job, you got a certain amount of tasks that you're given in your role that you are being paid for. Once you complete those tasks, you can go home. When 5 o'clock hits, you do this, you go home. You don't gotta worry about nothing until the next morning. When you're a business owner, you're always worrying about stuff. You're always putting out fires, as we call it. So the minute you wake up, there's fires. Every once in a blue moon, it's clear blue skies and nice rolling tides, but most of the time shit's just burning the fuck down, and your job is to find solutions to put those fires out. It's very fun, it's very challenging, especially when you begin to make money. But you need to understand that starting a business, growing a business, maintaining a business, building a gigantic company after years and years of going to battle is a great thing. It really is. I recommend it over so many other things, but not everybody is cut out to be an entrepreneur. It is extremely hard. I think there's maybe, the real statistics are like 4 to 6% of all the entrepreneurs out there are actually entrepreneurs. They actually are profitable. Some crazy number like that. That's how hard it is. See, a lot of people, they get their LLC, they get their website domain, they get their business Instagram set up, they open up their business checking account, and they hit a wall. Because that's the easy stuff. There's so much that goes into it, and you have to be slow and steady with it. The more work you can put in the beginning, the better off you will be. Because every day is a learning lesson. Every day that you face obstacles are setting you up for future successes. You are going to learn each and every day like you're going to school. And then you hit periods where you take exams. And it's whether or not you pass or fail. And if you pass, you move to the next level, but you still have all those lessons learned, and you're still going to be using all those lessons. Now, just know that before the internet, before all of that stuff, it could easily take 10 years before you could become profitable by owning your own company. Now you could do it in like 3 years because we have the power of the internet. If you already have a following, if you already have, presence online, if you already know the fundamentals of marketing, then you can do it a hell of a lot quicker. If you have money behind you, you can even do it faster. But money is not the ultimate solution. A lot of people get paralyzed on that as well because they think, well, I don't have the money, so how am I supposed to open up a business? There's so much more to learn besides just having the money to, say, buy product, to do any of those things. You will find out a way to buy the product when the time comes. You can always do personal lines of credit, business lines of credit. That's easy stuff. And you want that money to be under you, so therefore you respect it more. Someone just didn't give you a chunk of money for you to spend foolishly because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You think you know what you're doing. You need to take it slow, because the slower you take it in the beginning, the better off you will be. You need to understand that business is not business without marketing. Marketing is going to be your business expenditure besides employees eventually when you have them, and then product. But marketing is what gets the gears turning. If nobody knows about your product or service, nobody can buy it. So that's very important. You need to have a great product and a great service, or a great service. Because the greater those are, the more organic reach you get by people just talking about the product or talking about the service, and they tell other people. And those other people come back and buy that service from you or buy that product from you, and it continues to go on and on and on without you paying for that. Just because you have a great product and you got that product from you to that customer in a flawless, efficient, timely, and pleasing manner. That customer will talk about you because of it, because they are proud of the experience, they're proud of the product, they're proud of what they have, they're proud of what they gained from your service. That's one of the most important things, is have a great product, or if you're doing a service thing, have a great service where people are getting value from it. It's actually helping people achieve what they're trying to do. Same thing with a product. It is solving somebody's problem. That's all you're doing as an entrepreneur. You're just a problem solver. You're seeing blanks in the market. You are creating opportunities and selling them to fill in those blanks to help people with their problems. That's all you're doing. Just you're doing it on a mass scale. And there's a lot of working parts. Don't be quick to hire people. Do as much as you possibly can. Develop as many skill sets as you possibly can. This is where you have to put fear aside. The fear of failing, the fear of not understanding, the fear of fucking up. Put all that to the side. Learn as much as you can. And even when you start to hire these people and bring people in, you still always want to be in the mix of things. You want to know what is going on, because at the end of the day, you're the one that makes the final decision. You are the final say. So the more you are involved in every single facet of the business and are constantly briefed up on it, those people are going to come to the higher ups, which are eventually going to come, it's going to come to you, and you have to make a decision. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, how can you properly make a decision? I always like to be involved in everything that's going on, from the creative to the warehouse to the marketing to the product to the shipping to everything involved. I want to know the basics. I want to know what's going on. I will spend time in each one of those departments with the people. Not only will your employees respect you because of it, because you're hands-on with them, doing it, you can also get competitive with them. It becomes really fun. They respect you because of it, but also when a problem arises, you can properly deploy a solution. And your employees respect that. To think that you're gonna make a shit ton of money and just kick your feet up on a desk, that shit's way, way old school, man. That shit doesn't happen no more. This is a game about respect, about your employees respecting who you are as an individual. Now, this could take a substantial amount of time to do. It can also happen very fast. It's very, very rare that it happens very fast. Like I said, if you have already a well-known presence online, you can really blow something up extremely quick because you already have an audience that for the most part trusts you, as long as you haven't diluted it for profit by selling people shit that you don't believe in or things that you don't need or truly use, and now those people have lost trust in you, then you have a very powerful tool at your disposal. But also when it gets really big and you start racking in the money, just know that there could be seasons as well. Don't start spending that money like it's never going to stop. Because you might have just started that business at the right time where you hit a proper season to where that could be your best season for the whole year, and you see all this money coming in and you want to go spend it like a dumbass. The rule of business is rule 1, rule 2, and rule 3. There's 3 of them. 1 is don't run out of money. 2 is don't run out of money. And number 3 is don't run out of money. It's that easy. Don't go spending money because you see so much money there. Don't go out and start buying cars and buying dumb shit because you see that the money's there. Be responsible with that money. Bring in people. Start growing the company as a whole. Focus on forecasting. That means you're focusing on future sales. Get a few seasons in, or multiple seasons in, to where you understand your business, how it operates. You will have all this data with technology now that you can go back and you can see your slow days, your slow weeks, your slow months, your high days. You can see all those things and start comparing them and really understand how your business operates. It's a very hard task. Owning and operating a very large company is very hard. There's a lot of working parts, a lot of moving parts. You have to learn and you have to love to work under pressure. Like me, I work my best under pressure. I don't freak out. I don't lose my cool. I work my best under pressure. It's literally how I operate my best. I love that shit. When there's a million things going on and everybody's freaking out, I can come up with the solution the fastest. And it's usually the cleanest. And it's the best performing. Because I operate under pressure. I've always been that way. I've always been that way. And I don't know if it's a gift or I don't know if it's something that you can plan for. As time goes on and you're faced with more and more shit that gets thrown at you, you can deal with these things more and more, and you can deal with them in a more calmly fashion. But I highly recommend anybody opens a business if you're made out for it. Just know it's not going to be easy. When you see that guy at the red light and he comes spitting past you in his Lamborghini and you're like, fuck, man, must be nice. Just know that guy probably put out so many fires that day. He's probably dealing with shit right fucking now. He's probably getting back to the house to deal with even more shit, or back to the office to deal with even more shit. That's one thing you need to understand with a business, that the shit never stops. You might be woken up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning because some shit fucking went down. Shit that's out of your control, but you need to find solutions to. There's always problems to solve, and you have to learn just solving those problems. And the bigger the company, the bigger the problems. The more money it makes, the more issues. It just doesn't stop. But if you get comfortable because it's huge and you're bankrolling, you can also lose it all too. That's why I always talk about not getting comfortable. Because there's tons of people that are coming after your ass, and it's very competitive. There's a lot of people out there in the same niche as you, or in the same arena as you, and they're gunning for the same goal that you're already at, or you're already going towards as well. You can never get comfortable. You always got to be on your A game. You have to be a supreme leader. You have to be ready to go to war every single day. But if you can do those things and do it for the long term and not be like, oh, poor me, I need a vacation, oh my gosh. If you can do the hard shit and persevere past, owning a company is fucking great. And then you take that money, not only are you helping a tremendous amount of people put food on the table for their families, provide for them. Once your employees start buying cool ass shit like dope ass cars and houses and multi-million-dollar homes, and they're going on lavish vacations, and you realize that that's because of a dream that you once had as someone that was going to develop something huge that no one even believed that you were going to do, but you did it anyway. And that's the reason why those people are living that life, is because of your dream and you not giving up. That's what counts. That's what feels great. It's not about just what you can get and what you can have. It's about providing for all these other people and their families. It's a wonderful feeling. Then you take that too, you start investing it, you start putting it in places, and it's growing even more and more. And it's just fucking pure domination. But yet you do it without being an asshole. And you continue to go after it every single day, as if your life depends on it. It's fun. It's great. I'm sure I missed a lot of things in there. Like I said, I need to start putting more time instead of just coming off the top of my head on these things. I need to develop maybe like a bullet point of something to where, but like I said, I need to sit more like an office and actually do this instead of Alright. No room in this bitch anywhere. Everybody's butt naked and shit, so this part over here will have to do. Let's see, so we did 4 sets Smith, incline Smith, 4 sets flat, bench, 4 sets flies. That is it. Hey, shit ton of watermelon and a bunch of cherries, so feeling extra full, but chest is all full of blood. Alright, so that is chest. See, tomorrow we'll be back, so I'll check you guys tomorrow for back.